Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bucco Park here for this Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup between the visiting Wausau West Warriors and the home team Stevens Point Panthers. I'm Jack Rosicki with Dan Lowe on the ones and twos to my right. I'd like to thank Auto Select Stevens Point, best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires, complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. The Wausau West Warriors come into this one with a 1-8 overall record, 1-4 in conference. They've lost 7 games in a row, and they've got their one win is against Wausau East. Nonetheless, so in their last 5 games, they've lost in a lot of close ones. They lost 3-6 to Marshfield, 5-6 to Adams Friendship, 4-5 to DC Everest, 6-9 DC Everest, and 3-4 to Oshkosh. So every single game seems to be within 1 or 2 runs. And then on the other side, you've got the SPASH Panthers, who are just dominating all season long. They have a 12-0 overall record and a 4-0 conference in the Wisconsin Valley. They're number 8 in the D1 WIS Sports rankings. They're outscoring their opponents 95-12, and their 4 conference wins are against DC Everest twice and Merrill twice. Just this last weekend, they went to the Holman Triangle Fields, and they won those 2 games 4-3 against Holman and 5-2 against Eau Claire Memorial. The lineups for today, we've got for Wausau West, Joe Gravine batting first and playing third base. Travis Claudy, the catcher, batting second. Ty Teske, the first baseman, batting third. Tony Eifeldon, the shortstop, batting fourth. Cohen Bryant, the batting fifth, the second baseman. Ryder Schindler, the left fielder, batting sixth. Brennan Fictum, the pitcher, batting seventh. The right fielder, Ethan Sillers, batting eighth. And then the center fielder, Lucas Hager, batting ninth. For Stevens Point, you've got Jackson Stetler batting leadoff. He's center field. Jacob Garth over at second base, batting second. Noah Marschke going to be batting third, the first baseman. Then the right fielder, Braylon Nystrom, batting fourth. And then Ty Reckner is going to be on the mound. He bats fifth. Max Kruger, the third baseman, batting sixth. Chase Geyer, left fielder, batting seventh. And then the catcher, Adam Noskoviak, batting eighth. And then Calvin Roth, the shortstop, batting ninth. The Stevens Point Panthers are coached by Coach Craig Terpstra. On the other side, you've got Coach John Albee. We'll mute for the national anthem here and be back shortly after this.
Honor America and those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
All right, we are back here on Zaleski Sports. Again, Jack Rosicki with Dan Lowe here at Bucco Park in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, getting ready to call this Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup between Wausau West and Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on farm. Bring the family for a visit to Felt's Dairy, stored in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. So Ty Reckner is going to be on the mound for Stevens Point today, and then behind the plates, Adam Neskoviak. Neskoviak, just talking to a few people, he's around the twos right now in the pop time. He had topped 1.95 earlier in the season. So obviously Stevens Point heavily favored in this one with a 12-0 record. On the other side, a 1-8 and 7 losses in a row for Wausau West. I mean, it's just been domination for the whole season for Stevens Point. They have yet to run into any problems, really. Talking to a few people earlier, and they don't feel like they've even hit their best capability yet. We're sitting at a beautiful night for baseball here on April 30th. The temperature sits 66 degrees. Sun popping in and out. Should be out for the majority of this game. Temperature is going to drop as we go throughout. Skoviak whips it down for a skipper. And leading things off for Wausau West is going to be Joe Gravine.
On the bases, Mark Gross. Leading off the game for Wausau West, third baseman, number 1, Joe Levine.
So number 1, Joe Gravine steps in. Reckner's going to go from the stretch here. Back here from Reckner. That's going to miss, 1-0. Had a game here exactly 1 week ago. It was Stevens Point versus Merrill. They took care of business there, winning 12-2. Pitch here from Reckner. That's going to be popped up. Marshke's going to get under it. And it's a 2-pitch out to start the game for Reckner.
Catcher, number 19, Travis Cotty.
That'll bring up Travis Claudy, the catcher for Wausau West. Reckner the pitch here. That's going to be off speed in there for a strike, 0-1. Good turnout so far on the Stevens Point side. Plenty of the seats are all filled up. Wausau West, not so much. That's going to be a line drive into right field, drifting, and it'll go foul. Travis Claudy falls behind. 0-2 is the count. We'll see what Reckner decides to show here. He's got ahead 0-2 on the catcher for Wausau West. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Claudy. Reckner not wasted any time here. The pitch. Line drive into right field, and it's caught. All over is the right fielder, Braylon Nystrom, and there's 2 down. That'll bring up Ty Teske, the first baseman for the Warriors. Pitch here to Teske is going to be fouled into the dugout. Nice job by Reckner to get ahead on the batters here. 0-1 on Teske. Pitch. That goes off the end of the bat again. 0-2 now. Reckner with that blue glove. He's got Teske and an 0-2 count here. Pitch by Reckner's outside and high. Again, Noskoviak, a stellar catcher there behind the plate for the Panthers this season. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch here from Reckner. Swing and a miss. Teskey goes down swinging. Reckner picks up his first strikeout. No hits, no runs, no errors. And that'll do it for the top of the first. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first right here on Zaleski Sports.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza, hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
And we return. Like to thank an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. On the mound for Wausau West is going to be Brennan Fictum. And then behind the plate catching for him is Travis Clotty. Of course, Reckner on the other side of the mound, he's a senior this year, so it'll be his final year. Fictum getting warmed up out there. He's going to face the 1-2-3 of this lineup: Jackson Stetler, Jacob Garth, and Noah Marschke. Again, Wausau West 1-4 in the Valley so far this year. They're being outscored in the Valley 4-24. Actually, make that 24-28. I had to double check on that one because that didn't sound right. 24-28. They're being outscored. The run differential is -4. Compared to Stevens Point plus 26. Stevens Point has only given up 3 runs in the conference all year. Leading things off is going to be number 8, the center fielder, Jackson Stetler. Jackson Stetler, the brother of another Stetler I know. He'll lead things off here for Stevens Point. Pitch here to Stetler is going to be high and inside, 1-0. Fictum starts him off with a ball. From the stretch here, Fictum pitches. Stetler watches it outside, 2-0. May 31st through June 2nd is the Marshfield Dairy Fest. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend. 2-0. Stetler will foul this one back. That one will head for the trees. I did kind of park in a risky spot, so I hope no one sends one to the parking lot because that would be unfortunate. 2-1 here. Fictum the pitch to Stetler. He'll chop one over to shortstop. On a hop, it's Ifaldano, and he makes the play. In time to retire Stetler, and there's one down.
Second baseman, number 1, Jacob Garth.
Tony Ifaldano over there at short, and that'll bring up Jacob Garth, the second baseman. Victim still going from that stretch here with one down. Pitch to Garth. He'll watch that one go outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Got a program here, so we'll mention a few neat little facts about the Stevens Point players. Garth will pop this one up. Chasing is the third baseman, that's Joe Gravine, and he's got it. 2 down here for Fictum. That'll bring up Noah Marshke.
Number 34, Noah Hershey.
Noah Marshke's favorite subject is math. His future plans is to play baseball at Madison College. That one's in there for a strike from Fictum, 0-1. Bats left and throws left. He's got 2 outs here. Looking to reach. Fictum pitch. That's outside, 1-1. Tell ya, Brennan Fictum seems like he's whipping it in there, doesn't he? Seems like he's throwing just as hard as Reckner almost. Pitch here from Fictum. That's a line drive up the middle, base hit. Noah Marshke's got the first hit of the game. It comes with 2 outs. Panthers have their first base runner for Braylon Nystrom, the right fielder.
Right fielder, number 7, Braylon Nystrom.
Braylon Nystrom stands at 6 feet tall. His baseball role model is Barry Bonds. That one's outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Fictum's got a runner. He's taking a peek, and Marshke's going to take off. Nystrom fouls it back, and Marshke is going to have to head back to first. Nystrom, one of the seniors on this Panther roster. Kind of a leader, as Marshke will get back in time over there at first. Marshke looking to go here. He's just going to get a good lead. Nystrom watches it inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fictum shaking his head a little bit. Two and 1 with 2 down here for Braylon Nystrom. Marshke's going to take off. Nystrom watches it go outside, and Marshke's going to get in there easily. No throw from Travis Claudy. Hitters count here for Braylon Nystrom, the 4-hitter for Stevens Point. Fictum. Long pause, the pitch. Nystrom pops it up. Out in right field, getting under it's going to be Ethan Sillers, and he corrals it. Panthers leave 1 on base in scoring position. That's going to do it. We're through 1, and we'll be back for the second after this.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
We return here at Bucco Park. Rocky Rococo's pan-style pizza and pasta is Stevens Point's favorite for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Always supporting local and always an easy and affordable choice for your next family night out, fast food on the go, or even your next catering for a party or work function. Enjoy Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. Due up is the 4-5-6 for Wausau West. It's going to be Tony Eifeldano, the shortstop, to lead things off.
Leading off the top of the second for Wausau West. Shortstop, number 10, Tony Eifeldano.
Seems like UWSP is ripping over at Zimmerman Field. They trail 6-11. A must-win situation for the Dogs. See if Eifeldano can get things going here against Reckner. He'll swing at the first one. It's in the dirt. 0-1. Reckner, the leg kick and the pitch. Another swing and a miss. This one heads back to the fence towards our mic. And it's going to be 0-2 now. Reckner ahead here. The pitch. Fastball is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Eifeldano. Infield ready here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can the Warriors shortstop reach? Inside pitch right back to Reckner. He'll glove it. Whip it over to first in time.
Second baseman, number 12, Cohen Bryant.
It'll bring up Cohen Bryant, the second baseman for Wausau West. Give you some updates shortly here on some other scores going on here on Zaleski Sports. Plenty of games going on here. We thank you for joining us here at Bucco. It's 1-0 Reckner on Bryant. 0-0 over in Edgar against Stratford, that is. Then you've got Rapids against Marshfield, a Wisconsin Valley Conference matchup. 5-0 in the fifth. Wisconsin Rapids leads that one. 3 balls, no strikes here on Cohen Bryant. Reckner got to fight back in this one, and he can. It's a 4-pitch walk. And the Warriors have their first base runner. That'll bring up Ryder Schindler. Schindler, the left fielder.
Left fielder, number 9, Ryder Schindler.
See if Schindler can keep things going here for Wausau West. As Bryant stands at first. Reckner getting a nice move. Quick tag from Marshy, not in time though. Short lead over there for Bryant at first. Reckner chooses to deal with Schindler here. The pitch, he shows bunt. Noskowiak's going to whip it over back to first. Quick pop time there. That one missed as Schindler pulled back on the bunt attempt. It's 5 straight balls for Reckner. He'll throw it back to check on Bryant at first. In there again. Giving a lot of tension over there to Cohen Bryant at first. Making sure he stays put. There it is again. 4 straight throwdowns. 3 of them by Reckner, 1 by Neskoviak. One 1-0 the count here on Schindler. That one misses high at the eyes, and it's now 2-0. Shows bunt again, and that one is going to hit the back of Schindler. Reckner starting to lose it here. Back-to-back base runners, and they're on first and second for Wausau West.
Pitcher, number 2.
That'll bring up number 2, the pitcher, Brennan Fictum. See if Reckner can get back into his groove here. Seven straight balls for number 35 in red. Make it 8, 1-0. Long look back. That fastball's in there for a strike. 1-1. Count goes even. Next up, Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Fictum is going to ask for time here. It's granted by the umpire. Warriors got some runners out there, first and second. Garth going to head back to second, and that's going to be outside 2-1. Two and 1 to Fictum. The pitch. That one misses low. Ty Reckner struggling here these last 3 batters. It's 3-1 on Fictum. Fictum will pop it up. Marski chasing it down, but it's going to trail out of play. Hitters count Fictum a little bit late on it. First full count of the game here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Brendan Fictum. Reckner's got runners on first and second. He's got to focus on the batter, and he'll just check over on Brian at second. Pitch here from Reckner. It's a line drive over the shortstop's head, and it's going to get down for a base hit. They're going to send in Bryant, the relay. There's going to be a play at the plate. Neskoviak the catch, the tag, in time. What a relay there. It goes 7-3-2. Textbook. And just when you think Wausau West is going to strike first, they make the play at the plate, and there's 2 down now. Fictum is aboard with a base hit. He'll have a pinch runner here. And stepping into the box is going to be Ethan Sillers, the right fielder. Garth jabbing at his glove over there at second. Not a big lead for Schindler. That one's going to be fouled back as Siller swings at the first one. 0-1, Reckner gets ahead. Siller's here with runners on first and second. Reckner goes outside. Count moves to even. Swing and a miss there from Sillers. He's late on it. Fouls it right back into the glove of Noskoviak. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reckner the pitch. That one gets by Noskoviak. Runners are going to advance to second and third. Reckner tries to throw him something dirty there. It's 2-2 now. As Siller stays back on it. 2 runners out there for him. He chokes up on the bat. Reckner the leg kick, the pitch. That one misses high. Full count now for Ethan Sillers. Big pitch here. Reckner, swing and a miss. And it gets by Noskoviak. There's going to be a play, no throw at home. In comes the runner. Schindler is going to touch home. Wausau West leads 1-0. It was a swing and miss from Sillers, but it got by the catcher. That's going to be an E2. Strikeout pass ball.
Number 11, Lucas Hager.
Shout out to Jim over there. Looks like they're going to have a check. Coach Roman. Having a chat with his infield here as Stevens Point gives up a run here in the top of the second. It's Reckner's second strikeout, but it gets by for the pass ball, and Schindler comes in to score. It'll be Lucas Hager now stepping in, the center fielder. He's got runners at the corners. Reckner the pitch here. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Crowd starting to fill up in the stands over there on the Wausau West side. That one's in there, covers the inside part of the plate. 1-1. Long pause here from Reckner, the pitch. Hager will lay off, but it's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the center fielder for Wausau West. Trying to add on to that 1-0 lead. Runner's going to take off, swing and a miss. Noskoviak can't handle it, but the throw down to first. Tomarski's in time. So after a play at the plate, you thought Stevens Point was going to get out of it. Nope, they let up a strikeout pass ball, and then came a run. Wausau West leads at 1-0. We'll be back for the bottom of the second after this.
The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point gourmet sodas, handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment, from tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer. Every bottle is in the house.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
We return here at Bucco Park in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Jack Rosicki and Dan Lowe on the one call and 1 and 2 here. I'd like to thank Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Due up is the 5-6-7 for Stevens Point. It's Ty Reckner to lead things off the pitcher. Good first inning there from Brennan Fictum. Gave up that one hit to Marski, but other than that, 3 straight outs he got. Shouldn't say straight, actually. Two of them being up in the air, fly out and pop out, and then a ground out to shortstop from Stetler.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Panthers, pitcher, number 35, Ty Rickner.
So after a long top of the second, we'll see if Reckner can get things going and respond here for the Panthers. Fictum still in that stretch. Takes a deep breath, the pitch. First pitch swinging out into left field. That one's deep, heading towards the wall, and it's going to one-hop the fence. Reckner is heading for second, and it's a lead-off first pitch double for Stevens Point. Reckner gets his revenge here on Fictum. He singled back on him last inning. And now it's a leadoff double, bringing up number 2, the third baseman, Max Kruger. Gonna have a pinch runner here for Stevens Point. Looks like that's Sager over there at second base, who's pinch running. Pitch here to Kruger. Swing and a miss. Fictum gets ahead here, 0-1. Here in the bottom of the second, Stevens Point with a runner on second with no down. Fictum the pitch. Kruger sends out to right center field. That's going to be a tough play, but it's caught. All over it's Ethan Sillers. They're going to advance the runner, Sager, over to third. Nice piece of hitting there from Kruger to advance the runner. And now it's going to be number 6, the left fielder, Chase Geyer. 2 deep balls hitting from Stevens Point here in the bottom of the second. See if their bats have woken up a little bit. Pitch, swing and a miss from Geyer. Oh and 1 here. Fictum is ahead. He's got 1 down. That high leg kick and pitch. In there for a strike. Hits the edge of the plate. 0-2. Tell you, Fictum is looking good out there. Oh, 2 here to Geyer. Pitch here from Fictum. It's going to be a soft ground ball over to the second baseman. That's Bryan who makes the play at first, but in comes a run for the Panthers. Sager will touch the plate, and it's 1-1. Now it's Adam Noskoviak, the catcher, who's going to step in with 2 down. Got that green bat here. Pitch from Fictum's way outside. Shuta Funeral Home is your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shuta Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. Fictum 1-0 here against Noskowiak, swing and a miss on the off-speed. Now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, Noskowiak sends a pop out into right field. Drifting out of play into the bullpen. It looks like he was caught. Looks like there is some action over there in the bullpen for Stevens Point. After a long inning from Reckner. One ball, 2 strikes to Noskowiak. Foul it back into the cage. One, 2 here. Can the Panthers get things going here with 2 outs? Pitch to Noskowiak. And he pops this one up. Cohen Bryant under it. And he will make the catch. That's going to do it for the bottom of the second. We're through 2. Stevens Point answers back with a run. We're at 1-1, and we'll be back for the third after this.
For the Panthers in the bottom of the second, 1 run.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Reckner's going to head back out there for the Panthers. It's going to be top of the order 1, 2, 3 for Wausau West. Last time Reckner saw these 3 batters, it was a 1-2-3 inning. Noskowiak throws it down. Joe Gravine, the third baseman, 0 for 1, pop out to first base in the first. See how Reckner responds to the long inning there. Swing and a miss, first pitch from Gravine. No balls, 1 strike here on the third baseman for Wausau West. That's in there for a strike. Nice job by Reckner, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Line drive into right field, drifting, but it stays fair on the left side of the line. Gravine is going to put the brakes on after a hard turn at first. It's a leadoff single for Wausau West. Travis Clotty, the catcher, will step in now. He's 0 for 1, lined out to right field in the first. Reckner, the pitch here, is going to show bunt. That's going to go foul as he tries pushing it down the first base line. Clotty is going to be 0-1. Wausau West catcher in there, 0-1 the count. Reckner's got a runner at first. He'll show bunt again. This time he gets it down. That's going to be a good one. Reckner barehands it, throws it to first. In time for the out. Close play. No stretch from Marski over there. Made it close. But Claudy does what he's supposed to, and he advances the runner.
First baseman, Ty Teske.
That'll bring up Ty Teske. Teske's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Gravine over there at second, pitch by Reckner. That's inside. Little half swing there from Teske, but he lays back. Coach Albee over there at third giving some signals. Short lead over there from Gravine. That's in there for a strike, hits the corner. One ball, one strike here on the first baseman for the Warriors. Reckner the pitch. That one's down the middle for strike 2. One and two with one down. Reckner the pitch. Teske fouls it back into the fencing towards the dugout as he stays alive. Gravine getting a short jump over there at second. Roth kind of bouncing back and forth. They'll head back, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Reckner picks up another strikeout, his fourth. Teske will head to the bench, and it'll bring up Tony Eifeldano. Eifeldano's 0 for 1 with a ground out to the pitcher. He's got Gravine over there at second with 2 outs. Pitch here. That one misses outside. Again, Wausau West has lost 7 games in a row here. Looking to pull off the upset as they sit 1-1 in the top of the third. And that one hits the dirt in front of the plate and gets by Noskoviak. Gravine will head over to third base. Two balls, no strikes on Eifeldano. And the pitch. Ooh. High and inside there from Reckner. And it's 3-0 now. He got first and second base open. Cohen Bryant waits on deck. Pitch here to Reckner. And that one misses low. It's a 4-pitch walk. Reckner just not looking his usual self. He did just pick up a strikeout, but another long half inning here from him. And it's Cohen Bryant, the second baseman. He walked his first time up. Reckner with runners at the corners, and Marski, nice scoop there as Reckner checks on Eifeldano. That one could have been a disaster. Would have brought in Gravine if it got by Marski. Let's see what Coach Albee has in mind here with the runners at the corners. That one's fouled into the right field, out of play. Bryant a little late on that one. Count 0-1 here. Can Bryant bring in a run here for Wausau West and tack on the lead? Reckner the pitch. Runner will take off. Noskoviak's just going to hold it on the pitch in the dirt. And now there's 2 out there for Cohen Bryant. One ball, 1 strike. Reckner in some trouble again here with 2 down. Pitch to Bryant. Fastball goes outside now. A lot of pitches through 2.2 from Reckner so far. Pitch. That one's fouled back into the fence from Bryant. Visibly late on these pitches. See if Reckner decides to blow one by him here. It's a 2-2 count. Reckner focusing on the batter here as they're out there for Bryant. Long pause here. Reckner doesn't like it and he'll step off. Here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 down. Second and third for Bryant. Reckner the pitch. Fouled back. Cohen, Bryant battling here. We'll do it again here. Big pitch coming. 2-2, Reckner, long pause. Pitch. Off speed is going to be fouled back into the trees. Nice at bat here from Cohen Bryant so far. Reckner trying to get out of this one. The pitch. Outside there. He had 1 to give there. Now it's a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Reckner against Cohen Bryant. The pitch. Line drive, going to be a tough play. Gets by Garth. In comes Gravine. And in comes another one. Play at the plate. Not in time. It's a 2-out full count, 2 RBI single for Cohen Bryant. The second baseman for Wausau West delivers in the big moment. It's 3-1, the Warriors lead, and Coach Sturpstra is going to head out to the mound to have a chat with his infield. And it looks like there's going to be a pitching change. It's going to be Jackson Stetler, the center fielder, who's going to jog in. Sager's going to head out to center. And Ty Reckner's going to head for the dugout. Early night for Ty Reckner. And we're going to take a break here on Zaleski Sports as Stetler warms up and be back after this.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this
This is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970, in 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, we're through 2 2/3 as Cohen Bryant just absolutely delivered on a full count with 2 outs. In came 2 runners. Wausau West leads 3-1 here at Bucol. That'll bring up Ryder Schindler. Schindler was hit by a pitch last inning. We'll see how Stetler responds on the mound here. Bryant over at first. Pitch. First pitch swinging is going to be fouled away. Stetler the high leg kick. The pitch. Half swing ground ball over to Garth at second. He'll make the easy play at first, and that's going to do it. 2 pitches for Jackson Stetler, and we're going to head to the bottom of the third after Wausau West puts up 2 more runs, and they lead 3-1.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
We return here on Zaleski Sports at Bucco Park. Brendan Fictum heads back out to the mound for Wausau West. Due up for Stevens Point is the 9-1-2. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Also, Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft. It's a local and gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest, please stop in at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. It'll be Calvin Roth to lead things off for Stevens Point. A couple things about him. He's a sophomore at SPASH. His baseball role model is Francisco Lindor. His special interests, he's got his fishing, hunting, and lifting. Sophomore starter here for Stevens Point, Roth. Steps in. Bat wave here from him. That's going to be inside, 1-0 from Fictum. Pitch here. Fastball's in there for a strike, 1-1. Bottom of the third. No outs here for Calvin Roth. That one goes inside, 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike. Fictum the pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit. It gets by Fictum. Amazingly timed there from Calvin Roth, and it's a leadoff single for the Panthers. And now it's going to be the pitcher, Jackson Stetler, to lead the leadoff batter. He grounded out to shortstop back in the first. See if Stevens Point can respond to those 2 more runs that were applied to the scoreboard. Roth the short lead. Stetler swing and a miss. Victim checks on the short lead. It gets by the first baseman, Teschke. Roth is going to round second and head for third. And he's in there. Calvin Roth, excellent base running, as he'll be on third base with no outs here in the top of the order. Victim on the pickoff attempt. Throws it in the dirt. Teschke couldn't glove it. Rolls all the way to the fence. Roth takes 2 more bases. 0-1 the pitch here to Stetler. And he pops this one up. Cohen Bryant is going to reach for it, and he can't make the play. It hits the ground. Heading for home is Roth, and he's in there. Tough play for Bryant over there at second. Going to be an E4 out there. Stetler is aboard, and there's still no outs for Jacob Garth. So within minutes, Stevens Point responds with another run. And they're not done here. Jacob Garth, who's 0 for 1, he popped out to third in the first. Short lead over there from Stetler. Garth going to lay off that one. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, no strikes here. Stetler over at first. Pitch to Garth. He takes off. Throw down. Not going to be in time. Stetler's in there easily. 2 balls, no strikes on Garth. Future plans, wants to be a WWE wrestler. Two balls, no strikes. Victim in some trouble here. Garth at the plate. The pitch. That one goes above the head. And now it's 3 balls, no strikes. See if Coach Sturpster gives Garth the green light here. Doubt it, as you've got Marschke and Nystrom due up. Victim the pitch. And that one misses low. 4-pitch walk. Garth will trot down to first, and it gets by Victim. Stetler will stay over at second. And now it's going to be the hard-hitting Noah Marschke. He's 1 for 1 with a single and stole a base back in the first. He's got runners out there and a chance to cut into this deficit. And it's going to be a balk against Victim. First balk of the year, as it looks like Coach Albee wants to have a chat with the umpire, wondering how that's a balk. Looks like they're instructing Victim how to do it properly out there, as he's questioning what's going on out there. Runner's going to advance over to second and third. Stetler and Garth out there, and Marschke in the box. Little Scholars and Little Beginnings are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Coach Albee will return to the dugout here. Marshy's got 2 out there, both in scoring position. Victim having some problems out there. The pitch. Marshke pops this one up. He jumps on the first one. It's going to be a close one, and it's caught. Joe Gravine makes the play over there at third. Big out for the pitcher, Brennan Victim. It's the first one. Now it'll be Braylon Nystrom. Nystrom 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field in the first. Victim the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Nystrom has the power to take one out of here at Buchholz. Pitch. Line drive. That one's going to go to the right of the bag. It's fair. In comes Stetler. Garth is going to be up easy. Nystrom digging for second. And it's a 2 RBI double for Braylon Nystrom. Stevens Point retakes the lead, actually. That's their first lead of the game, and they're leading 4-3 now.
Designated hitter, Ty Reckner.
Now it's going to be Ty Reckner, the designated hitter. Quick evening out on the mound for him. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Victim trying to get out of this here. That one's outside, 1-0. It's 3 quick runs for the Panthers. Pat's starting to wake up here. 2 hits in the inning. And that's going to be a fly ball into right center field. Going to be a tough play, and it gets down. Reckner's aboard for his second hit. Nystrom will head to third. And Stevens Point has got runners at the corners here for Max Kruger.
Third baseman, Max Kruger.
Kruger 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. Last inning. Nice job by Reckner at the plate. He's 2 for 2. See if Kruger can keep things going here for the Panthers. One down here for Kruger. The pitch. Hits on the end of the bat. It's going to go foul. Kruger, the third baseman for Stevens Point. Nystrom over at third, Reckner at first. Victim 0-1 count. Pitch. That one hits the edge of the plate. Nice pitch by Victim. And now it's 0-2. See if Kruger can drive in another run here for Stevens Point. 0-2 the count. Victim the pitch. Line drive up the middle. That's going to do it. Nystrom in easy. And an off-speed pitch from Brennan Victim has Max Kruger smiling on first base. And there's one down with runners on first and second for Chase Geyer. Panthers bats have awoken here. That's 3 straight hits and 4 in the inning. Chase Geyer steps in. Geyer, another senior on this team. He's got 2 runners out there. The pitch from Victim that goes in there for a strike. Geyer had an RBI ground out in the second. His favorite role model is Mike Trout, who actually just tore his meniscus. So that's unfortunate for Geyer. That one's low, 1-1. Person most admired, Mike Trout. Future plans, wants to be in dentistry. 1-1 the count here. Victim trying to search for that second out. Pitch here to Geyer, and that's going to get him. Chase Geyer takes it like a champ. He'll head down to first base, and they're going to be loaded now for Adam Noskowiak, the catcher. Coach Albee going to head out to the mound. We'll see what he wants to do here. Victim has now put on, looks like it is 6 of the last 7 batters faced. That one out was Marshke over on that pop out to third base. Those 2 runs from Wausau West in the top of the third woke up Stevens Point. They've got 4 with bases loaded and 1 down. Victim still in some trouble here. Reckner at third. Kruger over at second and Geyer at first. Noskowiak's the batter.
Good hockey game last night, huh?
Big pitch here. Noskowiak pops it up. It's going to be an infield fly rule. Noskowiak jumps on the first pitch, pops it up to shortstop, and there's 2 down here. That's going to bring in Calvin Roth. Stevens Point's batted around here in the bottom of the third. He started this one off with a single. He's 1 for 1. Big out there from Victim. Deep breath, the pitch to Roth. Roth is going to pop one up, going into right center field. Long run in the chase, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In comes Kruger right behind Reckner, and that's a 2 RBI base hit for Calvin Roth. Two hits in the inning for Roth. It was a tough play out in right field for Sillers. And it's now 7-3. Jackson Stettler will be at the plate now. He reached on an error earlier this inning. He sends a ground ball over to shortstop. That's Ifaldano, and he'll make the play. In time for the out. That's going to do it, but Stevens Point responds after the 2 runs from Wausau West. They put up a 6 spot. They lead 7-3, and we'll head to the 4th after this.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
We return here on Zaleski Sports. Again, Jack Rosicki with Dan Lowe on the call here. Like to thank Fleet Farm. Pick up your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. I've grown up in Stevens Point my whole life. Fleet Farm, very reliable in any situation. Had a few buddies that worked for them as well. Going to bring up the 7, 8, 9 bottom of the order for Wausau West. They're going to face Jackson Stettler out there on the mound, who just threw 2 pitches got that ground out from Schindler last inning to end things. It's going to be number 2, Brennan Fictum. Fictum back in the second, had that single out into left center field. And then the relay from Stevens Point got Brian out at home plate. So he's 1 for 1 as Stetler go inside 1-0. One of the 3 hits that Wausau West has in this one. They've got 3 runs on 3 hits. That one's going to be popped up. Stetler all over it. Nice pitch here, and there's 1 down. A few fun facts about the pitcher, Jackson Stetler, we've got for you. Future plans is going to go to UW Milwaukee. Some special interests, fishing, hunting, physical activities. His baseball role model is Josh Opiola, who was part of this team last season. One's in there, first strike, 0-1. That's inside on the right fielder, Ethan Sillers, who's at the plate. Stetler, the pitcher, to Sillers. That goes high. Sillers is 0 for 1 with a strikeout pass ball in the second. That brought in another run for the Warriors. Pitch here to him, and that's a swing and a miss. Stetler goes even now, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here on the right fielder. Stetler misses low there in the dirt. Dugout chance, base hit, ball 4 here. Full count, Stetler the pitch. And that's going to miss inside, ball 4. Sillers is aboard with a 1-out walk, and that'll bring up Lucas Hager. Hager 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. One of the 4 strikeout victims that Ty Reckner had. Stetler, the pitch, strike 1. Want to make an excellent seasonal money in a short window of time this spring, summer, and fall? Join Farner Asphalt, your locally owned leader in pavement contracting. Farner is the industry leader in quality service and, most importantly, safety. Take advantage of these excellent seasonal wages and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. Stetler checks on Sillers over there at first. 0-1 the pitch here. That's going to be a line drive out into right field. All over it is the right fielder, and throw back to first. Nystrom, not in time. So Nystrom makes a play out there and right. Sillers gets back, and there's 2 down for the top of the order, Joe Gravine. Gravine is 1 for 2 with a single in the third. Stetler the pitch. He'll lay off the high one, and it's 1 ball, no strikes.
What do you got going on here now?
1-0 the pitch to Gravine. So counts even here to Gravine. Stetler the pitch. That's going to be fouled back, heading towards the vehicles. I think I'm safe. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 down here for Gravine. Sillers over at first. Stetler the pitch. Sillers will take off, and it's going to be fouled away, out of play. That ball was hit far, though. Wow. Gravine got a hold of that one. We'll do it again here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stetler will check on Sillers at first. Stetler the pitch. Fastball ends up high. Gravine is holding back that half swing. Wants to chase it. But he sits at a 2-2 count here with 2 down. Siller's going to take off. Line drive out into center field. Going to be Sager to make the play. Jason Sager checked in for Reckner. And that's going to be 3 outs. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th after this.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
And we return here on Zaleski Sports. 7-3 Stevens Point leads Wausau West here in the bottom of the 4th. Brennan Fictum is still out on the mound for the Warriors. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. Due up for the Panthers, it's 2-3-4 Jacob Garth to lead things off. He's 0 for 1, walked the last inning, popped out to third in the first. See if Stevens Point can keep things going here. They've scored 2 straight innings. Fictum the pitch to Garth. That one's a little high, 1-0. Garth, the future WWE wrestler, the pitch. Swing and fouled. That one ends in the box. Can Garth get things rocking here for the Panthers in the bottom of the 4th? The pitch. Going to be a ground ball. Tough play. Shortstop has it. Throws it over to first. Not in time. No chance you're getting Garth there. Eifeldano made the diving attempt. But the Panthers have a leadoff runner. Infield hit for Jacob Garth. Now it's going to be Noah Marshke stepping in. He's 1 for 2. Singled back in the first. He's also got a stolen base here today. Marshke looking to time Fictum here. The pitch. And he's going to pop this one up. Ifoldano has it. It's back-to-back at-bats for Marshke, where he jumped on the first pitch and popped it out. Now it's Braylon Nystrom. He had that big 2 RBI double last inning. He's 1 for 2. Has a liner down the third base line. Garth still over there at first. They're going to check on him. Victim, long pause here. Garth is going to take off the throw down. It's going to be a tough play. And no chance again. You're Jacob Garth using those wheels. Nice throw from Clotty, but it's not going to be in time.
Good throw, buddy. You got a good jump.
That was a strike on Nystrom, so it's 0-1. Victim's going to step off here, take a breather. One here on Nystrom. Victim the pitch. Nystrom sends one a high fly ball onto left field. Under it is left fielder Ryder Schindler, and he makes the play. Now it's going to be Ty Reckner here. Reckner is 2 for 2 in this one. He's got a double and a single. That single was last inning. He kept things going for that huge 6-run inning. He's got Garth out there at second with 2 outs. Victim skips that one in front of the plate. Reckner, 1 ball, no strikes here. Garth with a decent lead over there at second. Victim looks back. The pitch. In there for a strike. Just above the knees on Reckner, and it's 1-1. Victim the pitch to Reckner. Half swing there, and they're going to say he held back. Now it's 2-1. The off speed had Reckner in a bind, but he held back. 2-1. Another long pause from Victim. Ifadalo over there jabbing at second base, and Reckner's going to ask for time. Victim collects himself here. Looking at Garth over there at second. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big hack there from Reckner. Can't touch the off speed, and now it's 2-2. We'll see what Victim wants to do here. Victim is going to step off here as Garth had a fairly large lead over there at second. He's trying to pick up his first strikeout so far. He's got a chance here with a 2-2 count on Reckner. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And the throw down to first is in time. Victim picks up his first strikeout of the evening. Reckner Strikes out with 2 outs, and that's going to do it. We're through 4, 7-3 Stevens Point leads. We'll be back after this.
Shuta Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuta Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuta Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. Jackson Stetler still on the mound for Stevens Point. They lead 7-3. Like to thank Wood Street Rentals, no matter the job big or small. Look to Wood Street Rentals. Get the equipment you need to get the job done. Also, get Culligan Water for $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Leading things off for Wausau West, it's going to be Travis Clotty, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt back in the third. It's going to be 2, 3, 4 due up for the Warriors. Need a couple hits to be strung together here as they trail 7-3. Stetler the pitch. First pitch swinging will be fouled. That one will head for the netting in the batting cages here at Buchholz. Again, Wausau West has lost their last 7, but the last 5 have been really close games. Got a nice pitch from Stetler. It looked like a curveball, 0-2. Lost 3-4 to Oshkosh, 6-9 to DC Everest, 4-5, 5-6, 3-6. I mean, these are close games. They like to hang around. 0-2, Stetler the pitch, fouled away. Stetler ahead early here on the first batter. 0-2, the pitch. That one's fouled and popped away. To the pitch. Curveball just misses high. Stetler just misses on that one. Now it's 2-2. Pitch from Stetler is going to be fouled away. Nice job by Travis Clotty as he stays alive. It's 4 fouled balls in the at-bat. Trying to get that first base runner on here for Wausau West. The off-speed pitch from Stetler is in there for strike 3. Swing and a miss from Clotty, and that'll bring up Ty Teske. Stetler picks up his first strikeout of the evening. Pitch is in there for strike 1. Lefty versus lefty here as Stetler gets ahead. Oh, 0-1, Stetler the pitch. Teske swing and a miss. Again, Teske's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Pitcher from Stetler is outside. One ball, two strikes. Stetler the pitch. Off speed is lined into right field, foul. Teskey squares that one up, but it's going to be out of play. One ball, two strikes. We'll do it again here with one down. Stetler, pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball gets by Teskey, and Stetler's got back-to-back strikeouts. Now it's going to be the shortstop, number 10, Tony Eiffeldano. Eiffeldano's had a couple nice plays over there at short. He's 0 for 1. Walked in the third. He'll swing at the first one, line into left field. That's going to get down. That's going to roll far. Eiffeldano's going to head for second. It's a 2-out double for Wausau West. Skoviak's going to go have a chat here with Stetler. That's going to bring in Cohen Bryant. Bryant had that phenomenal at-bat in the third. And then he pushed one under the glove of Garth. That brought in 2 runs. He's 1 for 1, and then he walked in the second. Two outs with Eiffeldano over at second. Stetler the pitch. Bryant will watch that one go low, 1-0. Pitch here from Stetler as that one hits the end of the bat from Bryant, 1-1. One ball, one strike here. Stetler the pitch to Bryant. That's fouled back into the fence again. And Stetler fights back and gets ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stetler looking to get out of it here. The pitch. Off-speed pitch right back to Stetler, and it gets in there for a base hit. It's Sager who's going to come up, throwing to home plate. The cutoff, Marski, and it's another run for Wausau West. Bryant heading for second to play. In there, and he's safe. What a game for Cohen Bryant. Delivers on a 1-2 count. That's 3 RBIs for him. Wausau West doing it all with 2 outs here. That'll bring up Ryder Schindler. Tell you, I think they might have had Eiffeldano over at home plate. Pomarski on the cutoff. Tried to scoop it. It gets by him. Bryant advances to second. And now there's a runner out there for Schindler. Schindler 0 for 1 in this one. He got hit by a pitch in the second. Stetler going to check on the runner. Stetler the pitch. That gets in the dirt. Nice stop by Skoviak. Two 2-0 the count. Stetler going to check on the runner again over at second. Little update for you over in Marshfield. Looks like that game ended 5-3. Wisconsin Rapids on top against Marshfield. Three balls, no strikes here on Schindler. Stetler throws one inside, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Stetler a little flustered here after 2 strikeouts in the start of the inning. He gives up a double to Eifeldano and then an RBI single to Cohen Bryant, then a 4-pitch walk to Schindler. Coach Terpstra going to walk out to the mound here. Going to have another chat with his infield. Not the Panthers' best game so far in this one. They lead by 3, but their capability of playing better is high. And, I mean, they still lead by 3, but as they're going to keep Stetler out there with runners on first and second and Fictum, the pitcher, at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single back in the second. Looks to add some more runs here for this Wausau West team. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Stetler gets ahead. Oh, 0-1. Stetler, the leg kick and the pitch is going to go high. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Great at-bats from Wausau West today, making these pitchers work for Stevens Point. Pitch here from Stetler is in there for a strike now, 1-2. Stetler now, swing and a miss. Fictum goes down swinging. Stetler strikes out the 3 batters in that inning. He gives up a run. Stevens Point still leads 7-4, and we'll be back on Zaleski Sports after this. I suck right now.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. I'd like to thank our game day sponsors, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. 6, 7, 8 due up for SPASH. They lead 7-4 in this one. It's going to be Max Kruger to lead things off. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the third. Flew out to right field in the second. Looks to lead things off. Still on the mound is Brennan Fictum for Wausau West. See if Kruger can get things rolling here. Pitch. It's me a line drive. Bryant all over it. Nice play over there from Cohen Bryant. He's having himself a day. He's got 2 hits and a walk, 3 RBIs. And now it's going to be Chase Geyer stepping in. Victim the pitch to Geyer is going to sail it 1-0. That one goes high, 2-0 now on Geyer. Two and 0. Geyer jumps on the third pitch. That's going to go out of play. Now it's 2 balls, 1 strike here on Chase Geyer. That one's in there for a strike. Geyer is 0 for 1. RBI ground out in the second. He sits here 2 balls, 2 strikes. Victim the pitch. That one ends up outside. Full count 3-2 here on Geyer. The pitch. He'll foul that one away into the trees. Geyer hanging in there. Stevens Point's had a base runner every inning, trying to keep that streak alive here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch to Geyer. And he'll foul that one in towards the dugout of Wausau West. Full count here. Victim. And Geyer will foul it back into the fence again. Great at-bat here from the Panther left fielder. Full count will do it again. The pitch. Geyer will send this one high, fly ball into right field. Siller's under it, and he makes the snag, 2 down.
Pinch hitting for the Panthers, number 11, Caden Adam.
Caden Adam will step in here, pinch hitting for Stevens Point. Niskoviak, the catcher, they're replaced. We'll say some fun facts about Caden Adam. Of course, he's another senior on this team. He plans to attend UW lacrosse, and his baseball role models are Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. He's one of the pitchers on this roster. He'll step in, though, here with 2 outs, nobody on. That one's going to be a ball low on Adam. One ball, no strikes here on Caden Adam. The pitch. Victim will throw that one outside. Now it's 2-0. Calvin Roth waits on deck. He's 2 for 2. Adam will watch that one go inside, but clips the edge. 2 balls, 1 strike. Any of you basketball fans out there, it's going to be an 8:30 start for the Bucks tonight. Season on the line. Adam will swing and miss at that one. Nice pitch from Fictum, 2-2 now. Down 3-1 to Indiana in the series. Game at home tonight. Hopefully can steal one. We'll see. 2-2 to Adam. Pitch. That one just misses. Fictum will go full count now here. Pitch here from Fictum. Adams sends a deep ball into left center field. Looks like under it's going to be the center fielder, Lucas Hager. He runs it down. Just missed that one. And that's going to do it. We're through 5. Stevens Point 7, Wausau West 4. We'll be back after our short messages from our sponsors right here on Zaleski Sports.
You want a job? You want a career? Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point is hiring. Farner Asphalt of Stevens Point needs laborers, truck drivers, and equipment operators now. Enjoy year-round benefits by calling Farner Asphalt 800-332-3360 to apply, or go to Farner Asphalt. Farner Asphalt is an equal opportunity employer including disability and veterans.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports. Getting ready for the top of the 6th. Wausau West trailing 7-4 in this one. It's going to be Ethan Sillers to lead things off. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Skoviak's still going to be behind the plate for SPASH.
Leading off the 6th inning for Wausau West, right fielder Ethan Sillers.
Sillers is 0 for 1. Strikeout back in the 2nd, walked in the 4th. These two teams will see each other again on Thursday. That one will be at Wausau West. Stetler the pitch, that goes high, 1-1. Sillers a couple nice plays out in right field as Stetler will throw a nice curveball in there for a strike. 1-2 now. Wausau West trying to break this losing streak. Stetler the pitch, and Sillers goes down swinging. Another strikeout for Stetler. That's his 4th. Stepping in is going to be the 9-hitter, Lucas Hager. Hager 0 for 2. Hager jumps on the first pitch. He pops it up. Nystrom's under it in right field, and he makes the glove. 2 down here in the top of the 6th.
Third baseman Joe Gravine.
That'll bring up the top of the order for Wausau West, Joe Gravine. Gravine 1 for 3. Singled back in the 3rd. Stetler trying to make it an easy 1-2-3 inning. That one's going to be right back up the middle, and that's going to get through. Looks like it went off the leg of Stetler. Gravine is aboard with a 2-out single. his second hit of the day, and that's going to bring up Travis Clotty. Clotty is 0 for 2. Sacrifice bunt in the third. Looks to keep things going here for the Warriors with a runner out there. See if Gravine gets the sign from Albee to steal here. That's going to be fouled back. Stetler 0-1 here on Clotty. Fastball misses low, 1-1 now. Count goes even. Short lead over there from Gravine at first. Sun starting to make its way down. Shadows here at Buchholz. Looks like it's kind of as Stetler will check at Gravine at first. Looks like the shadows are kind of intercepting the whole right side of the infield. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Clotty. Stetler the pitch. Line drive. Stetler will glove it, knock it down, throw it over to first. And it's going to be the end of the top of the 6th. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. 1 left on for Wausau West. We'll be back right here for the bottom of the 6th after this.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
We are back here on Zaleski Sports, getting ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. Due up for Stevens Point is 9-1-2. Still on the mound is Brennan Fictum. He's given up 5 earned runs here in this one. Actually make that 4 earned runs. 3 of them are unearned. Back in the 3rd, there was an error. Jackson Stetler reached on that one. Throw down here from Clotty is way off. Wow. And now it's going to be Calvin Roth to get things going. Roth having a good game so far. He's got 2 RBIs and 2 hits. Both of them being singles. He's got the top of the order waiting on deck. Pitch to Roth is inside. Tell you, Brennan Fictum has been great here so far. Consistently throwing hard fastballs, and that one's in there for a strike. 1-1. SPASH is having some troubles with them today. They've got 9 hits, but from what they've done so far this season, outscoring their opponents 95-12, I would say that's pretty good. Pitch here to Roth. He watches it outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 the pitch. Roth will jump on it, and that's a high fly ball into center field. Lucas Hager will corral it for the first out.
Pitcher, Jackson Stetler.
Top of the order now, Jackson Stetler will step in, the pitcher. Stetler 0 for 3. Looking for his first hit. Fictum the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 0-1 here on Stetler. That one goes outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Can Stevens Point add some more runs here? They lead by 3. And that's going to be a base hit for Stetler. It's going to get down. On the run is Hager. He makes the 1-hop play. 1-out base runner for the Panthers. Tell you, I called that early. If Hager would have laid out for that and made that play, I would have pre'd it by saying that's going to get down. I just could tell from this angle that it was going to fall. That'll bring up Jacob Garth. Garth, 1 for 2 today. Stolen base back in the 4th. Settler's going to take off for second. The throw down from Colati, not in time. That's Stetler's 2nd stolen base of the evening. It was in there for a strike, so it's 0-1 on Garth. Garth jumps on it. It's going to be fouled away. Yanks that one towards Coach Terpstra. And now it's 0-2 on the Stevens Point second baseman. Pitch here to Garth, and he'll foul that one. He'll hit the plate. (0-2) to Jacob Garth here. Fictum the pitch. That one's going to end up behind Garth, and up to third is going to go Stetler. Sailed away from Fictum there. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch to Garth. That one ends up above his head. Now it's even, 2-2. Stevens Point trying to attack on some more runs here. Fictum the pitch, and Garth stays alive. Nice at bat from Jacob Garth. Two-two pitch to Garth. That one just misses inside from Fictum. Count moves to full. Fictum full count. Garth is going to line one towards shortstop. It's Ifaldano who's going to throw it over to first, but not in time. In comes Stetler. And it's another infield single for Jacob Garth. This one's going to bring in a run. Back-to-back infield singles for Garth, both of them being towards shortstop. And now it's Noah Marshke who's going to step in. See how far Coach John Albee is going to keep going with Fictum here. He might just ride him out till the end. With one down, it's 8-4, Stevens Point leads. Marshke is 1 for 3. Garth is going to take off. That's a line drive down right field foul. Third at-bat in a row that Marshke has jumped on the first pitch. He's 0-1 here with Garth over at first. 1 down. Marshke also has a stolen base. Victim the pitch. Marshke fouls this one away. Oh, 2 to the first baseman, Stevens Point. They're going to check on Garth over at first. He's back in time. $11 hits for the Stevens Point team. Marshke 0-2, the pitch. Garth takes off. It's going to be a soft ground ball, tough play. Victim's going to dive for it, toss over to first. And it's a collision over at first. It's in time. What a play over there from the first baseman, Ty Teske. Actually Victim with the diving attempt. Coach Alby's going to step into the infield here, make sure Teske's okay. Everyone seems to be all right. Marshke got up right away. Teske's giving the thumbs up. And everyone's going to retreat. What a play over there from Wausau West. There's 2 down now for Braylon Nystrom. Nystrom 1 for 3 in this one with a 2 RBI double in the third. One of these heavy hitters on this Stevens Point team. Garth over at second. Victim's going to step off here. He's going to have a chat with Claudia. So after their meeting, there's 2 down here. Braylon Nystrom looking to send Garth home and increase this lead. Victim, fastball outside, 1-0. Starting to get a little chilly out here. One 1-0 here on Nystrom. Pitch. That one ends up in the dirt, 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes here. Pitch to Nystrom. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch here from Victim. Fastball is going to end up clipping the edge of the plate, and it's a 2-2 count now. Bottom of the 6th here, 2-2 count. Garth over at second base. See if Nystrom can send him home. Victim the pitch. Tough ground ball over to third base. All over is Gravine. The throw to first, a one hop in time as Teske scoops it up. That's going to do it. We're through 6, 8-4. Stevens Point lead. It's going to be Wausau West last chance. We're heading for the top of the 7th right after these short messages right here on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
And we are back here for the top of the 7th. New pitcher for Stevens Point. It's going to be Zach Richter, the senior. Richter's baseball role model is Orlando Arcia. His future plans are to attend college. If he's not pitching out there for Stevens Point, he's playing outfield. Make sure you stick around for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. I'll interview coach of the winning team and our highlight house player of the game out on the field.
Defensive changes for SPASH now pitching, number 24.
We'll see if Ty Richter can close things out here for Stevens Point. I've announced 3 of their games, and it's the first one that I've seen the 7th inning. Due up for Wausau West, it's going to be the 3-4-5.
Leading off the 7th inning for Wausau West, pinch hitter, number 6, Marshall Hockey.
It's going to be Marshall Holke, the pinch hitter, step in. Pitch here from Richter. That's low, 1-0. Richter stands at 6'3". Holke will watch that one in there for a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss there. Nice pitch there from Richter. As Holke is down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Richter the pitch. Line drive out into center field. Looks like it's Sager who calls everyone off and makes the play. Actually, that's Stetler out there in center field. Hard to see. He moved from pitcher to center field, and there's one down here. Bringing in Tony Eifeldano. Eifeldano is 1 for 2 in this one with a double in the 5th. That one misses. Richter at 1-0. Richter misses low again there. 2 balls, no strikes now. That one clips the corner. Now it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Can Eifeldano get a base runner here for Wausau West? The pitch. It's in a soft ground ball over to third base. Glove by Kruger. He whips it over, and it's in time. Nice play there from Max Kruger. Marshke on the stretch, and there's 2 down for Cohen Bryant. Cohen Bryant, star of the day. He's 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. Ton of plays over at second. He's faced Richter here. Down to their last out, in for a strike. That one one bounces in front of the plate, 1-1. Richter the pitch, line drive, base hit. Cohen Bryant keeps pouring it on for Wausau West. And he stays hot at the plate. He's 3 for 3 now. He says that not done today, and now it's Ryder Schindler who will step in. What a game for Cohen Bryant. Schindler is 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. Richter out of the stretch. Lets that one go high. Richter the pitch now. Ends up in front of the plate there, 2-0 now. And that gets by Nascovi. Actually, it looks like there's a new catcher in there. Bryant's going to end up at second base on that pass ball. Three balls, no strikes here on Schindler. Dayton Kovac is the catcher for Stevens Point. That one's in there for a strike from Richter. 3-1 hitters count here for Schindler. Looking to keep things going for Wausau West. Richter trying to end things. Pitch. It's fouled back. So count is full here. Zach Richter trying to end things. Full count. Pitch to Schindler. Fouled. We'll do it again here. You got Bryant over at second. Wausau West trails by 4. Richter the pitch. Strike 3. Richter gets him looking, and that's going to do it. Stevens Point wins this one 8-4. They improved to 13-0 and 5-0 in conference. Got Wausau West now is going to be 1-9 on the season, 1-5 in conference. Again, these two teams will face off on Thursday over in Wausau West. I'm going to head down to the field and have a chat with Coach Terpstra and our Highlight House player of the game after this short message and our friends over at Nasonville Dairy.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Caflagraviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we are back here on Zaleski Sports. I'm here with Coach Scherpser. Coach, you guys get the job done. You win 8-4. Tell me, how do you think the guys played tonight?
Well, I thought a big part of the game was when we got down 3-1 and we responded that next inning. That showed me a lot. So I was happy with how we responded, how we competed there.
Yeah, and you guys are going to see him again on Thursday. Tell me, what are you looking to improve on?
Well, actually, we're going to see him tomorrow. The AD's already switched the game due to the impending weather.
Gotcha.
I just think we need to have really quality at bats. We need to make sure we're, being aggressive, but yet still swinging at good pitches. Make their pitchers work hard. Cut out. I don't think we struck out a whole lot today, but make sure we cut down our strikeouts. Obviously, play good defense, which we did today, but our pitchers need to throw better strikes. We can't put runners on.
Sounds good, Coach. Thanks for your time. I'll bring in Jackson Steller here. Jackson, heck of a game. You went out there. You did a great job. You had a base hit. You had a couple stolen bases. You went out on the mound at 4 strikeouts, I believe. Tell me, how are you feeling out there? How was your stuff?
I was feeling good. My curveball was working, and I knew I'm definitely going to give up a hit or two, but I got the guys behind me to make the plays.
Yeah, you guys improved to 13-0 overall, 5-0, maybe 6-0 in conference. Tell me, how big of a win was this against one of your conference rivals?
It was definitely a big win, but we just got to come and play again tomorrow.
Sounds good. Jackson, I'll have you be in the house now. You know how to do it.
I think so.
Look up at the camera and you say, my name is Jackson Steller. I'm in the house.
My name's Jackson Steller, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Jackson. Good game.
Thank you.
All right, that'll do it here on Zaleski Sports. I believe so. Tomorrow we've got the game for SPASH against Wausau West, but there's a heck of a lot more events going on right here on Zaleski Sports. I'm Jack Rosicki, Dan Lowe. We thank you for joining us. We hope everybody has a great rest of your night. Thank you.